Real quick, let me tell you about Sundrop. It's the best citrus soda in the solar system that happens to be from the South. It's all behind me here. We love Sundrop. We drink it all the time. Sometimes we mix it with alcohol and make adult beverages. What do we have today, Isaiah?
So I took 99 bananas. I didn't actually grab 99 bananas and put it in a glass.
I didn't think you did.
The 99 banana liquor and put some Sundrop on top of that. And it's called Banana Sun.
Banana Sun. Would you look at that? Alrighty. I say we start the show. What say you boys? Yeah?
Yep.
Let's do it. The Alan Jackson.
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was y'all's underdog, dressed in bib overalls, living next to the woods. Likes to eat sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory, headed for Southern Cal. Wound up on TV and films, making popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Reap.
Wow. Thank you. That's me. All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome to episode 182 of Country-ish. And today's show, it's like an angry video game where all the Walking Dead are wearing tracksuits. What's that mean? I'll tell you. From the TV show The Walking Dead, ever heard of it? And the Disney series Hawkeye, we got actor, comedian, radio host Carlos Navarro on the show tonight. And let me tell you, you're going to absolutely love this guy. Plus, me and my young Hayseed Gen Z over here, Intern Isaiah, we played video games against each other. What game did we play? Who was better? And my pal Mark Hunt is here, so we're going to play another edition of Goodwill Hunting as we unbox gifts we got each other at a Goodwill. Plus, residual checks, baby. I got more of them. Call in later for your chance to win my money. But first, I am live right now on Facebook, YouTube, maybe Twitch, maybe Twitter. You never know with these things, but leave me a comment. Talk to me real time. I want to hear from you, okay? I got interns over here checking your comments and fact-checking me. So let me ask you a question. Did you watch The Walking Dead? Who was your favorite character? Leave it in the comments section. We'll try to get to it here in a little bit. Let me introduce you to the gang tonight. Sitting over here, I got a hero, honestly. I like to call him Sergeant Mark, having 8 balls deep. How you doing, buddy?
Morning, doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good, thank you. And next to him is the young Intern Isaiah. And walking around over here, we've got, oh wow, very famous, well, famous adjacent. His brother is famous. This is Marcus Stamos. That's John Stamos' little brother. How you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
Excellent.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.
How was your weekend, boys? I mean, I feel like today's episode, I kind of know a little bit about your weekends, but let's tell everybody else. I think we start with Sergeant Ball, if you don't mind.
No, I think he had a more exciting weekend than I did, yeah.
Well, both of you did.
Yeah.
Fisticuffs.
Right.
Fisticuffs happened. Ball, you go first. What happened this weekend? What did you do?
Well, first off, it was a long weekend. NASCAR made their debut or reintroduction to North Wilkesboro Speedway.
That's right.
So that's after 27 years of being dormant. So other than a few little small hot pocket stuff, this is the first big one.
Real quick, was Junior there?
Junior was there.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon was in the pace car. Everham started the race.
Nice.
And
I bet that place was packed.
It was packed. Weather was great, but the weekend was a little bit split up for me. I had a show Saturday with the Malpass brothers, so I did some stuff with my dad for that.
Okay.
And so we casually kind of got into the Speedway because with his health and everything.
Right.
But we had 3 generations: myself, my son, and obviously my dad. And well, the race was boring. So to put it in perspective, your sponsor.
Yeah, Hendrick Honda Hickory, everybody.
Well, Hendrick, his driver, Kyle Larson, won the All-Star race, hands down, hardly any competition.
Good for him.
Every time he would get restarted and stuff, he would just pull away from him.
Yeah.
So one caution for an accident, the other caution was for mandatory.
Okay.
But they did throw a caution flag in the stands because of a fight that broke out.
This is what I wanted to hear. I saw, before you even brought this to my attention, I saw a video of this fight that happened in the stands in North Wilkesboro. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Maybe I'll talk about that on the podcast. And then I tried to, and then you and Elliot and Isaiah had sent it to me like, oh, we have to talk about this. And I tried to find the video, can't find the video.
Yeah, he took it down. I tried to reach out to him, and he's got his messages turned off. So I was going to, he races.
You mean the guy who recorded it?
Who recorded it.
Yeah.
And so he races here in Hickory. He lives in another spot. But I couldn't get a message to him because I was going to try and get the video to kind of go along with the actual article.
So you were there, and you saw this fight go down.
Not only saw it, I got a habit of stepping into it.
Yeah. Ball likes to prevent rapes, fights, burglars, all kinds of stuff.
He's a hero.
He's a hero.
They, they tell me to go into a direction. I'm ass backwards, so I usually go towards it, not away from
he's
it.
used to driving tanks in the military. Look at his body. It's basically a tank. He's driving a tank just when he walks
You ever
around.
make it big, you should take this guy on the road with you.
We did that in Richmond.
One of these days, man.
So, but what ended up happening is the deputy was standing right in front of us. All of a sudden, her attention was pulled off to her right. And so as I turned, I noticed everybody's paying attention to the stands and not the raceway. And so I didn't know if it was a medical issue. I didn't know if somebody fell. I wasn't
So you didn't
sure.
see how it started?
No.
Yeah.
I was about 2 sections down. So me being me, I went down towards it, and then by the time I got parallel, I could see the guy swinging, and the guy was about twice the other guy's size.
Do you know why? Did anybody figure out what happened?
Nothing
why
was said as far as why, other
So
than
it's
the
just
fact.
basically this white dude with the white shirt and the beard.
Yes, that
started
is Brit.
punching on a guy in front of him.
Yeah, and that's Britton Settle. He's from Elkin, which is where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
And he might even be a distant kin to me, but I'll research that later. But he was swinging on the other guy that was in front of him. So, and the angle is kind of
Yeah,
awkward.
anytime
as it
you
is.
got the height advantage.
Yeah,
you know.
and so
He's an apex predator is what he is.
And so the deputy that you see there, on the picture on the right, she went up first, and so I end up following her up because she's half the guy's size.
Yeah.
And so I come up the stairs and started getting in between, and the guy in the red, which you can partially see him there, he's trying to sit there and trying to hold him as I'm trying to keep separated from the guy with the long hair. And so she's saying something to me there. I can't remember what was being said. And then about that time frame, the deputy that you see right behind me tapped me on the shoulder. And then finally, when I finally got turned around, there was about 4 or 5 others there. So I'd step back and let
And
them
I
finish it.
heard that they kicked him out,
Yes, sir.
and then he snuck back in.
Snuck back in. He decided it was only a pit penalty, so he was just going to come back through later. And unfortunately,
How
they
the
hit him
hell
with a
did he
trespass.
get back in after getting kicked out?
He might have got another set of tickets, tried to scan through,
Wow.
but they were on top of it as far as security, got
Yeah.
it, and then charged him for trespassing.
Well, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get you a body cam.
And see, there I come up like, here I go again.
Yeah, I wonder why that guy took it off.
I don't know.
Facebook or,
Like I said, I was
whatever
going to
it
ask him because, was
But
he
you
being
can't even
pressured?
reach out to him, right? Like he blocked.
Yeah, as soon as you send it, it says
Yeah.
undeliverable.
Real quick, if you're at my shows this weekend in Greensboro, Georgia, or Jacksonville, North Carolina, this is it. This is the show I was telling you about. And yes, I got a whole stack of residual checks. We're going to give it away here in a second. And for the lady who brought me as a wedding gift a cutting board in Okanee Brewery, thank you. I left it there accidentally. So I've reached out to the manager of the club. I was going to show it on the show today because it was very sweet of her to do that. And thank you. I I'll get it eventually. And thanks for coming out. I'm glad you're safe.
Appreciate it.
Mark, didn't you get into a fight or something happened with you? This is going to be an angry episode. What happened with you guys?
Angry time in this country.
Yeah,
everybody's wanting to
I got a
fight,
funny
right?
TikTok video I sent to you about a guy who was also angry at a store.
That's what's leading up to this.
We'll share it here in a minute.
Everybody's mad, but mine was not as probably as well. It might have been as fun as
Well,
his.
you basically told me in a nutshell that our squad of friends were out at the social house.
Yeah.
And some young buck came up and flirted with one of our friends' daughter.
Yeah.
And then what else?
And then the mother tried to get the guy to leave, walk away. He finally walked away.
Some drunk guy.
Yeah, some drunk
annoying
guy. Then his sister, wife, or whatever started mouthing, and they come in there wanting to throw down. And
big dudes were getting split up. One of our big dudes was going against one of their big dudes.
I don't think they were used to dealing with 50-plussers, you know.
Yeah. And so basically, we're talking about.
We'll pull your damn shirt up over your head.
We'll pull your hair, hold you down.
Yeah, we'll kick you in the knee and run.
So it's like 10 on 10 almost.
Yeah, it's probably like 6 on 6.
6 on 6. That's
Yeah, we got a big guy in our group, John, and he kind of took control of the situation. Took the guy back, knocked over a bunch of tables, glasses, chairs.
But our big guys.
Police came.
Yeah.
Nobody got hit. Nobody got hurt.
Good.
Nobody got charges pressed on them. Nobody got any warrants.
Stay
we all
safe,
went home.
Everybody. I'm glad I was. I kind of wish I was there for it.
Yeah.
So that someone would have recorded this. So you didn't record this fight. You didn't record this fight, and we have no video proof of it. But thank you for.
You scolded me last time for not recording.
I'm gonna get you a body cam. I'm gonna get you a body cam.
I was in fear for my life.
Now let me show you something that pays off. This person recorded.
Yeah, thank God.
This angry interaction, and I sent it to Mark because I just think it's funny. This dude getting pissed off.
They're better trained than us.
Let's watch this video.
Get that body.
Let's get that audio.
Looks like they're at a hardware store or something.
Yeah.
Don't start today in a good mood. I'm in the ass whooping mood.
Shit, you can't.
Okay, just keep on asking John now. I gotta stay there if I ain't. Ask him.
John whooped you.
Yeah,
He'd roll
John.
your fat
Yeah,
ass all day
John
long.
couldn't roll me over if I was dead.
Yeah. He'd roll
Yeah,
your
and
fat
then
ass.
you either one there, you little limp noodle.
Don't try me now.
Well, hell, I'm right here. Hell, if I no more step around here, get knocked out.
You're the one.
Son,
You're the one that come in mouthing.
I'll knock that beard plumb off of you. Then your boyfriend be mad because he'd have to glue it back on when he prison fucked you.
Oh, he spit on the floor. Look at all them pocket knives behind him.
His hands.
I need to pay.
I'm busy doing payments down there. Chad will have to take care of you.
Listen here, hussy. Don't
That's
flare
an
him up
old
there.
word. That's an old
Wilma,
word.
there. I need 2 of them, one a little shorter.
You know where they're at.
I don't need it. That's your job.
I'm doing payments
I'll go
down
back
there.
there and get Glenn if I have to.
Don't get Glenn.
No, I'm talking about how much we pay in here. By God, you should roll out the red carpet when I walk in the door. You understand me? How you like me now?
Yeah.
Huh? Your daddy.
God.
Oh, did you see him how he done that little mouth around there? He's all getting ready out.
What's up with you and this gay shit?
See, you down at the gay bar all the damn time. Yeah, just take your little self on back there, cum dispenser.
How many times
this
you
guy.
want? Yeah. Oh
Come
my God.
Spencer.
He's a big. Yeah.
That's a good
How you
one.
like me now?
Yeah.
He's got some big arms though, right?
He's got some big hands.
I wonder if he's fat or if he's strong or maybe he's both.
He's probably very country strong, as they call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably
Yeah, he's
works.
country strong.
He's probably a plumber.
Wow.
You know, lays pipe all day and turns wrenches. He's probably pretty strong.
You could tell he's a regular customer of this place.
Oh, he knew them all by name. And
Yeah, and they must have given him shit in the past, and now they just start recording him. You know, because they know something like they want to agitate him.
Yeah. They were egging it on a little bit.
You better roll a red carpet out for me.
Yeah.
Dang. All right.
Judging by those accents, that they sound like they're from Virginia. I was
gonna say, it's probably Isaiah's uncle.
Yeah, y'all look into that if you can. See if you can find out where this dude's from, where they're at. Maybe we'll get him to call in, zoom into the show sometime.
Yes, please, sir.
Isaiah needs a sponsor.
So, happy early Memorial Day, everybody. Right?
Yeah.
That's coming up this weekend.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this coming week. I mean, yeah, next Monday. I mean, Any big plans? I mean, we're gonna hang
off
out by
work.
the pool. We're gonna
Yeah,
go
we're
to the
gonna hang out
lake.
at your mama's house, hopefully.
You're hang out at your mama's house.
No, your mama's got the pool,
My
not
mama has
mine.
a pool, so we might do that.
I'll be in D.C. I'm marching it up there for the Desert Storm veterans.
Thank
well,
you.
it's for the veterans in general, but I'll be with the Desert Storm.
There you go. Thank you, buddy. All right, leave us a comment. Last week I asked everybody, Martha Stewart, would you? Remember that? Did you see that? You weren't here last week.
I wasn't
but
here last week, but I would.
81-year-old Martha Stewart made the cover of
I
Sports
definitely would.
Illustrated.
If she looked like that,
You would?
I would.
Okay. Well, I asked everybody that. Shane Flint goes, nope, on Martha Stewart. The best way to not sell Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition is putting Martha Stewart on the cover. I don't think anyone, I don't know anybody who's ever bought a Sports Illustrated in the last 20 years. Swimsuit. Why does anybody pay for a magazine at all anymore?
I have the
How's
Sports
it even-
Illustrated calendar, the swimsuit calendar,
You bought a calendar?
but I don't. Yeah, I have the swimsuit edition calendar.
23.
What year?
I think it's a 23.
Really?
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
you got to bring it in here. All right. Well, thank you for the comment, Shane. I mean, I said a single John Wood. Mark said a single Stamos Wood.
Yes, yes.
Isaiah Wood.
Yep.
Ball, did we ever get your answer?
No, I wasn't here. I was taking care of business, but I would. 81 years old, I'd actually consider it.
Yeah. Okay.
Consider it.
Just
that's not
that's
a
a
yes or
yes.
no,
That's
is
a
it?
yes.
But the photo was obviously airbrushed, like heavily airbrushed.
Yeah. All of them are on magazines.
Filter. She's got an Instagram or a TikTok filter or a Snapchat filter.
Keith Hill, he said, are you going to do a podcast episode during the Sea Amigos cruise? I think that's a good idea. In fact, I think we probably will. Depends on if D. Allen Jackson is coming, which I think he is. D. Allen Jackson, are you still planning on coming on the Sea Amigos cruise?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Keith, if we can convince Allen to come, maybe we can convince him to help us record a podcast.
We did one 2 years ago.
We did, and you spilled a drink all over.
Yeah, I was sloppy. I started drinking right when I got on the boat, man, and I shouldn't have done
Yeah,
that.
no. If we
be
don't do
more
a
prepared.
podcast, we're still going to do a meet and greet with happy hour, free cocktails for an hour, and we just hang out and get to know each other.
Let's do that.
We'll do. Maybe we can do a little bit of both.
Yeah, we can do. We can do a little something.
Kathy Hartley Wilder, she said, first time joining your live show. Saw you on Nate Bargatze podcast a while back and loved you. Oh, Kathy, I love you too. I am spoken for, but I appreciate the kind words. And thanks for watching. Hit the share button. Bob Haynes, there is only one logical explanation here. Martha Stewart is a witch that kept young from all the souls. Oh, she stayed young. Okay. Martha Stewart is a witch that stayed young from all the souls she's feasted on. Yeah. That's that movie, Jim Carrey's first movie, Once Bitten. Did you ever see that?
No.
Yeah. It was before he got famous.
She went to prison, right? So
Yeah, she's got street cred.
she might have got
But
some.
isn't that how
makeup
the
tips
witches in Hocus Pocus stay alive?
Probably. They stole it from Jim Carrey. Ryan Jr. Do better with video, Ginger Dude.
there. Ginger dude.
I replied to him. I said, my apologies, Ryan. And then he replied back to me. He goes, Mr. Reap, are you saying a fake apology to me or are you being serious? And I said, I'm dead serious, man. And Ryan, I am serious. I apologize. We did not mean for the show to end the way that it ended. We had bad storms here last week, and I think that knocked out our internet. So I'm please forgive me, and I hope that you'll stick around and give us more feedback. All right, I say it's time to get on to our first segment of the show. All right, this is fun. Me and my young intern over here, Isaiah, we thought it'd be interesting if Gen X played against Gen Z in video games. And we recorded ourselves doing that. I think this will be self-explanatory. Check this out, everybody. Bam, boy. Woo! Come on with it. Why am I looking at these guys? I mean, this is attempted murder at this point.
You suck at this game, period.
You suck in life.
This is called a keyboard, by the way. I don't know if they had this when you was growing up.
That's all we had growing up. We had a joystick with this game. So I've never played this game with a keyboard, but that's what we got today. I feel like, really? This is jump? Oh,
No, that's not jump.
Where's jump?
So you don't know what you're doing either.
So that's it, bud. You go this way, you go this way, you jump over stuff. Let me tell you about Harry Pitfall, okay? Remember Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Yes, sir.
This is basically, I feel like it's based on that. So
A low rent Indiana Jones.
real
is what
simple.
I'm playing.
You could play this all day long. I don't have to play against you, but I'm gonna help you play this game, all right? So you just move forward, you jump over holes, you wanna get treasures, you don't wanna get eaten by alligators. Now right away, you fell in the hole. You don't wanna, that's a log, you gotta jump over the log. Now go that way.
This way.
Yeah, back, yeah. No, now go back down, go back down, go back down. Okay, now go back that way. Jump over the scorpion. Dead. So here's the thing, there are less buttons involved in this game. So it shouldn't be that hard.
But he's
Now.
moving slow.
All right, jump over these 2 logs. Wait. Yeah, you don't want to fall into the tar pit. Now, look, jump over the log. Now wait, and jump over that one. Now go over to the edge. Wait, jump. Go over to the edge, quick now. Now stop. Okay.
There we go.
Now jump off of that. Now go that way. All right, look, you have to. I think you push up to get off. But you gotta wait till you're off. Yeah, it's harder than it looks.
So that's how you do is just run and jump?
Yeah,
I have a question for you. What's up with his face? Like he has no face.
that's the best we could do. You know how much this game cost back in the day?
How much?
I don't remember. It was a lot. So here's the goal. At some point, we're gonna get to another screen, and when we do, I want you to. You jumped right in the pit. Okay, I think you're getting better, but look how realistic the trees are. hang on. You don't want that to hit your head. So Isaiah cannot get past the first screen in Pitfall. All right, so here's the deal with alligators.
Alrighty.
You're trying to jump on their head, not the mouths.
Yeah, because you don't want to get ate.
Oh, that's not good. You're having problems with this third hole here. I don't understand. Now go. Get a little bit closer. Go now. Oh boy. I mean, you just like committed suicide. It looked like you straight up tried to kill yourself. I would really love for you to get past this screen. Oh!
Hey, I got it.
No, the down button. You're so close. All right, the alligators is as far as we've got. You want to try it? All right, let's get Coble in here. This is another Gen Z on the show.
He's probably better than the both of us. At
This
video
is
games.
exactly how it looked, though. Like, I remember when this game came out, it looked just like this. Ooh! Okay, hang on. Go! Yeah!
There we go.
All right.
Now watch this. See, this is the underworld here. You gotta jump over the scorpion. I jumped too late.
There's a snake.
Now wait. Here's what you gotta do with the snake. You gotta walk up to it, okay? Pull your pants down. Now here's the thing. Now hang on. Jump over it. No, don't go back. Stop. Let me talk to you for a second.
Wait.
Jump over that.
Alrighty.
Time it, run. Wait for it to go like all the way. When it goes back down, then run over it. No, you're not gonna make it. You did it. Same with that. You can use the rope or you don't have to use the rope if you time it just right. Oh, you're screwed. Not too bad. That guy, look at the way he runs. He's very stiff.
He is very stiff. Looks like he has to take a dump.
Is this the best game you've ever played or the best game of all time?
Oh, it sucks.
I think you were getting better at Pitfall.
Yeah, I think as the game progressed.
Well, I will say this. WWE, was it 2K 2023?
Yeah.
It's too complicated. I feel like over time I could figure it out. I just got shit to do. I don't have time to mess with it. Pitfall, pretty easy, pretty basic. Is it the most boring game you've ever played?
It was pretty boring.
Yeah. Let's say 5 sun drops are the best
I'm ready.
and 5 Bud Lights are the worst.
Alrighty. 5 Bud Lights. So I dislike Pitfall, and you think WWE is just...
It's just okay. We should play another game that neither one of us care about and see how we do.
Alrighty. To see who the better
Like a
gamer
random,
is. Right.
a random game.
Yeah. I
Something
see what
you've never played, nor I've never played. What's a good one, Coble?
You ever heard of Gang Beasts?
Oh, no, it's Laffy Taffy. It's Laffy Taffy Day, everybody. Happy Laffy Taffy Day. Isaiah, that was fun. I can't wait to play the next game.
Oh, I'm really excited about.
Yeah, so stick around for the next version of that where we play that game. Okie dokie. Shall we take a quick break, the Alan Jackson? Yeah, all right. Listen, I got money to give away. Don't forget about that. And here in a little bit, the very famous, very funny, very charming Carlos Navarro from Walking Dead is going to zoom in here in a minute. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more country-ish after this.
What you doing?
Hey, Mom. Just tossing some bags, playing a little cornhole. You want to play?
I don't know. I haven't done this in a long time and I can't really see the board that good.
Oh, come on. You got this. Just take this bag, underhand it. Real simple. Oh, look at there, huh? I told you, you're a natural.
Yeah.
Mark, hey buddy. I know you think you're the top dog at cornhole, but I want you to get Sean. Meet me at the studio in 20 minutes.
Guys, we've got to do something about this.
Yeah, maybe we should start a cornhole league.
Yeah, a country-ish cornhole league. Hey everybody, Captain John Reap here at your service, and I want you to go cruising with me on the Sea Amigos cruise, baby. Brand new ship, Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas. It's the world's largest cruise ship. Come aboard. I'm expecting you November 5 through 11, baby. Comedy, karaoke, podcasting. Come get tropical with us in November. November the 5th, we leave out of Port Canaveral, Florida, and we're cruising to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, Cozumel, Mexico, Costa Maya, Mexico, and Roatan, Honduras. It's gonna be a breeze. We're doing an 80s, 90s karaoke themed night. Come dressed to impress for that. We're doing stand-up comedy from yours truly and other friends. And we're doing a VIP free cocktail meet and greet night. And I want you to come hang out with me on the Sea Amigos cruise. Book your cabin right now. Go to johnreap.com/cruise. We'll see you on the ship. All right, book that cabin ASAP. I'm going, Stamos is going, Sebastian is going.
I'm planning on being there.
Is Elliot going?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Well, you're going? Have you already, have you booked a cabin? I'm just curious.
No, you and me talked offline.
Well, maybe we should do something. Maybe we should have a contest.
Okay.
between Isaiah and Ball. And I'm saying maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just workshopping this idea right now. We got till November for the cruise, right?
Yeah, probably a little before that, before the ticket sales go
How many
away.
months away is that?
That's 6 months.
Whoever can lose the most weight in 6 months between Isaiah and Sergeant Mark Haberball, maybe they get a cabin.
You can have the cabin, Mark. I like food too much.
You don't even want to try?
Really?
Not even going to try? What if he does? What if he gains weight?
I knew you were easy, but damn.
That was too easy.
Think about it.
I like food too much.
Would you shave your head?
No. I want
Bald.
them to. I want them to trim up.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're worried about him.
Everybody, me too. All of us. We should probably worry about our health. But we all got parents that are ailing.
Oh, yeah. All
And
of
that's
us,
when we're next. So I want my boys to live forever.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah. So maybe we make it a contest and make it a fun segment.
And
I
give
don't know.
I think we should do like that Tom Segura and Burt Kreischer thing too, while we're at it.
What's that?
What is that?
Where they do the dance video.
Oh yeah, I do want to do a dance video. Oh, what did you find out about that angry guy in TikTok video?
So apparently they got a whole series of them. And so his nickname is Muffin.
Muffin.
There's more videos?
There's more video, and they got a
Yes.
couple of nicknames. One of the guys in there, his name is Stuffin', and Stuffin' is talking about Muffin. So I'm like, what the hell? But they're out of Arkansas, and you can really tell he knows about this, and he plays up to it. So
But he looks legit pissed off in these videos, and the one video I saw.
yeah, I think he lets it get under his crawl, and like you were saying earlier, the people kind of egg it on.
Yeah.
So even if he goes
So
in,
they know. I bet you they know he has a short temper.
Yep.
And they're just like, let's stoke him because this is funny, and he don't care. By
Yeah.
God,
Yep.
you
By
know,
God.
one of those guys. What's that?
I'll come around that counter.
He's ready.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he's
good.
here, so he's all ready for you if you're
Guys,
ready for him.
I need you to be quiet for a minute.
Whoosh.
I mean, while I'm talking to Carlos Navarro, because this he's a good actor. He's a radio host of a gigantic morning show in Orlando called Monsters in the Morning. He's very inspirational and just funny. He used to be a comedian as well. Who's zooming? I'll tell you who's zooming. Carlos Navarro. And he's joining me right now, the very famous, very energetic, entertaining Carlos Navarro. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be on your amazing show. We've known each other for over 10 years. Right. We've only made love once, which is weird.
Yeah. I feel bad about that. I feel like in 10 years, more than one would have been at this point. It's because I'm gone all the time.
Remember it. We were so hammered, and it was Key West, and gosh, there's so much oil and meth.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. It was good.
Dude, no, thanks for doing this. It's been a minute. For those of you who don't know, I mean, Carlos, he's done all kinds of stuff. Acting, comedy, stand-up comedy. The guy's all over the radio station in Orlando. Number one show in Orlando called Monsters in the Morning for how long now?
Dude, we just got number one again, man. And it's been for, honestly, over 20 years. We've been dominating that spot from when we took it over from Howard. And you've been there all along the way, man. Every year you pop in a couple times. You're one of the boys. You're on our Hall of Fame of guests, which is a very highly acclaimed wall.
Very honored to be on that wall. It's just good to see you. I'm looking over your right shoulder. I see Hawkeye right now. Is that the newest thing that's going on right now for you? You've done a lot of stuff. Well, let me take it back. What do you think, for you, do you get recognized the most from? Like if you're out on the street walking around, people go, hey, it's that guy.
Number one, in Florida, it's the Monsters. It's easily the Monsters because we've been around for so long, and we're on YouTube, and we've just been on. But then Hawkeye was really, really hugely successful, and it was me and my bald head and my crazy face, and so that one. And then Walking Dead probably because when I do conventions and stuff. But I had hair then, and I was on a horse, and I was killing zombies. But generally, just probably, like when you sit and talk to somebody, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, I was on the," like, "Oh yeah," you know how that is. You know how that is.
Yeah. Right, because I knew you from Monsters first.
Yeah.
And then because I follow you, I start seeing all these other things. I'm like, go.
Thanks, man.
How did it begin? I mean, what started for you first? Like, was it? Yeah.
Honestly, making movies and stuff as a kid, and then I got an internship at the radio station, like with Russ and Bo, with Russ at 17. Like I just walked in, and so then I kind of like started trying to be funny and making jokes, and like, hey, this kid's funny. And I was on there for about 10 years, and then I wanted to act. And you know how the entertainment is like, oh, back in the day, you only had to do one. You could only do one. And they were like, you can't do that. So they kind of fired me. Then I went and started acting and booked a bunch of stuff for about 5 or 6 years.
Whoa.
And then they asked me to come back.
You were gone for 5 from the radio show.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they fired me because they wanted me to be it was a different time. There was 2007, and for those who don't know, now everybody's got 6 or 7 hustles going on, and it's commonplace. But Clear Channel was and the show, and it was just a different place. It was like, no, man, this is it. This is the only thing you're gonna do. And I just was never. With radio, I still love. It's my passion. But acting and the movies and TV, I was a Steven Spielberg kid. And so that was always my goal. And so I had to give it a shot. And luckily I did. And to credit to Russ and iHeart, they were very kind and were like, no, man, we want you to come back and we won't mess with your acting.
That's amazing. I guess I forgot that part. For 5, so was that a scary 5 years? I mean, because
super scary, dude. Yeah. Super. I mean, I lost everything. I was kind of, I don't take all the blame, but I definitely had enough blame to have been fired. And it was the best thing that ever happened because I actually, like I said, it was like right out of high school, I got this really amazing gig. And it's not like a DJ gig. I know people are thinking like, oh, no, this talk show is like a big talk show. And even, and so I was kind of full of myself, to be honest. Like I was like, oh shit, look at me, and it, not like maliciously. But then I got fired. I lost everything. It was 2007, lost my house. Lost my job, lost everything, and went on this kind of path of learning who I was, which allowed me to be 42 years old now and like being a personal development coach, living my dream of acting, doing this, because I learned the hard way of how to get back on path and be where I'm at.
Yeah. Did this all start? You're in Orlando now. Did this all start in Orlando for you?
Yep. Acting, I'll tell you kind of the genesis of the acting was kind of very chronological. I took an acting class. I basically said, okay, I'll be in student films. I did student films. I became an extra. I was an extra on Monday Night Football. I just kept saying yes until eventually I booked a commercial with Derek Jeter. And then I got on Prison Break. And then I got on a movie with Jason Bateman where I was funny, and so I got some good stuff out of that. So I kept, as you know, like in entertainment, man, like whenever you book something for your listeners, for your viewers, everything, like it's a lottery, man. When you book anything entertainment-wise, you're going against like the best, and may you be the most talented, maybe, or maybe you look like you look like somebody they like that was in their family, and they want to have you there, or
right.
So I was fortunate enough to keep my passion going in the midst of some crazy ass shit, John, to be honest.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'd love to know what that crazy ass shit is. Am we allowed to talk about it?
Arrest 3 times, alcoholism, bankruptcy, fucking everything, dude. Like I was a wild motherfucker, and I pushed it to the limit. Yeah. And alcohol was really my bad thing, and so I lost it all, man. I was ridiculed. A lot of people counted me out, and wow. And I guess I needed that to learn.
Well, what a comeback!
Thanks, dude.
Thanks. Real. I really didn't know all that history part of it, but it's good to hear that because it's inspiring for a lot of people. Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
So one of the last times I drank, I was a maniac, and I never like hit my wife or anything, but I was just a victim. Oh, my mom drank. I was Hispanic, passionate about. And then I'll never forget it. She goes, and I always wanted to book The Walking Dead. And I swear to God, John, for 5 years, I tried to book The Walking Dead and I wouldn't book it. They would give me all these different auditions. And she looked at me and she's like, when you quit drinking, watch how you book The Walking Dead. Watch. And I just remember being like, and I shit you not, I quit drinking. And like 3 months later, I book a series, regular, 2 seasons. And the Lord, and whether anybody wants to be religious or not, and if you take this, you've been to plenty of these parties, and you walk in, top shelf liquor.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere. And then it hit me right there. Man, I would have played the fool if I would have been the asshole drinking right now when everybody's smooth and I would have been here. Whoa, what a maniac, you know?
Right,
So it all worked out.
Oh man, that is so crazy. You're right though. Like, it's weird how you will book things. You put it in the universe, or she put it in the universe. Well, you wanted it first.
Yes.
So that was, and then she affirmed it.
I really feel like our mind only has so much space. We only have so much time. And the universe goes, that's yours. You have it, but you got to make this choice first. And it's really hard to make a choice. But once you make it, you're like, oh, that was the secret. And then the universe goes, boop, there you go.
Well, tell me a little bit about Hawkeye. When did you tape that? And I know it just came out, like what, a couple months ago?
No, it came out last year sometime.
It's been a year already? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's, those Marvel shows, they move fast.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
You know what, dude? It was a lifelong dream to be a bad guy in like a Marvel show. Like how cool is that shit? And I'd auditioned for them before. I actually got a call back on one, and I would have been a security guard and an old Ant-Man. Or I mean, you know how it is. You see these movies, probably like, yeah, I auditioned for that one. Yeah, I auditioned for that one.
Yep.
And I'll be honest, it was during COVID. And it was an insane time. It was everything was very slow, and it was just a very small audition that came through. And my agent goes, "Hey man, check this out." It said Marvel, and it said 6-month shoot, and it said looking for one of their new shows. This is before WandaVision came out, before any of that stuff came out. And so I was like, when you see a gigantic audition, you're like, oh, that'll be fun if that ain't happening.
I don't even look at that part. I just audition and then go, well, if I get the part, then I have to worry about that. But yeah.
Yes. Yeah, because now I've had that in my head and I've written that down. Same with Walking Dead. I would write down, I'm going to be on Walking Dead. I'm going to be on Walking Dead. And I made that happen. And so I did the same thing with this. I went into autopilot. I was like, I'm going to have fun with this. I'm not going to think about it. And I let it go. I was auditioning for Ozark at the same time for the bad guy on Ozark. So one scene was this like being tortured, and I put my heart and soul. I'm crying. I'm, snot's coming out of my face.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, and then the other one I straight up that I played in Hawkeye was the bro, and I was like, yo, look, let's do this, bro. Let's go over here, Hawkeye. Where's that going? I didn't even know what it was for, and that was like, oh, that's fun. But that's the dream, right? And so I go to the museum with my daughter to a little field trip. And I get a call from my agent. I'm like, oh, did I book Ozark? He's like, no, dude, you booked Marvel. Ooh. And I was like, what?
Wow.
And
where did they tape it?
New York, LA, Atlanta.
Wow. So for 6 months, you're bouncing around. I'm sure you came home some, but that is, wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And because it was COVID, and this shot in December of 2020. We shot in Times Square. There was nobody in the streets.
Yeah.
It was an odd time. We would get tested every day. And if you got tested early on, hey, man, it was 3 Tracksuit Mafia. Maybe they make it 2. It was a very crazy time to be shooting the show. No Marvel shows had been out yet. And we were like the Bring It Home Christmas show. And the experience is one that I'm sure we could talk about forever if you're even a fan of it at all. But they couldn't have been kinder, John. The budgets were massive. The people I work with are friends with to life. I get to do these convention gigs till I'm an old man.
I know. You are now a piece of that
MCU
life, that world forever.
Yeah, man.
Do you still, Do you jump on those?
Oh yeah. Luckily, I got a great manager that I've had, Lori, who we go all around, and then I actually get to go with my buddy Alex, and because here's the crazy thing, dude. Alex, there's three bros for those into watching. We're bad
Tracksuit
guys.
Mafia, yes.
Yes, exactly. And then I'm from Orlando. The other dude's from Canada. The other dude's from Poland. They did a worldwide search.
Oh wow!
To
Holy
find
crap.
and. So it's just like for all these things to work out, I kept a very, very positive mindset in the sense of I just made it my job to like, this is what I'm going to keep doing. And man, it really paid off because so many times, as you know, in entertainment, you just want to quit. You're just like, man.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Wow. So,
Yeah,
Carlos, thank you so much, man.
Dude,
Where
thank
can
you.
people find you? I know you got a website.
You know what? I'm one man, but I have two websites. Who's thought of this? Ready? Here we go. I am carlosnavarro.com. And then I said, you know what? I can't keep it all there. Till the top never stop.com. That's my personal development. One man, two websites.
Well, and you're taking over the internet, too. Thank you, Carlos.
We're trying, bro. We're trying. Thank you for having me, man.
Carlos Navarro, everybody. Let's do it. Yeah, baby. Look him up. Funny dude. Great guy. Thank you, Carlos, for doing that. Any interesting comments in the comments section? Interns.
Yes, sir. We got a comment from Jennifer Mowry. She said, my daughter was at the Jacksonville show and she had a great time.
Oh, good. Yes, that was a interesting, fun show. It was at this place called Limelight. Turns out I had performed there before when it was called the Carolina. But I'm glad they came out. Thanks to everybody who came out to that show. I say we give some money away, buddy. What do you think?
It's yours. Let's do it.
I've got a lot of residual checks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so what we're going to do is you at home right now, type in a number between 1 and 14. And the first number that Isaiah or Ball see, they're going to yell it out at me. And that's the number of check we're going to choose. That's how you know this stuff's random. It's not rigged. Don't know how much these checks are for. So right now, leave a number. And we're going to open one of these checks. And we're going to give somebody at home this check if they want it. One of these checks.
Okay, I got Keith Hill with number 9.
Number 9. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, here's a check. Now, for those of you who don't know what this game is, I've done some acting in my day, like Carlos. I've been in some movies, sitcoms, TV shows, commercials, voiceovers, adult films, you name it, I've done it. When they air them, they have to pay me. They're called residual checks. I thought I'd make a game out of it. So I'm going to open it live on the show. I don't know how much is in here. You call in with a guess. Closest person to the amount is going to win the check. It is a game that we like to call How Much Is That Screen Actors Guild Residual?
That's annoying, ain't it? I think that's annoying everybody in here and boys in the back.
You guys be getting your hernias checked next week.
My doctor wouldn't check that last time for some reason. Told me not to worry about it. That or my, whatever you call it when they do the, what's it called? Prostate.
Oh. Okay, boys. This is for one episode of a TV show, Sebastian's favorite, Jane the Virgin. One episode of Jane the Virgin, chapter 68. And I played an exterminator in that episode. But this is for internet rental and SVOD. I don't know what that stands for.
SVOD.
Video on demand. I don't know what the S part is.
Sexy.
Sexy video on demand. That's John Reap. That's Jane the Virgin on John Reap. One episode. Stamos, how much is this check?
We're going to go with $444.
$444 Ball.
I'm going to go with 666.
666 Isaiah.
It's got a
You're
match.
going to hell, Mark. You are going to hell. I'm going to go $7 and 76 cents.
$7.76. If I had to give a check away to someone in this room, it would be Intern Isaiah.
Ooh.
He was the closest one.
$7 or more.
So that's how you gauge how you should be guessing when you call in. I see that we have some numbers, people on hold already. Now what we have here is what I call the spinning ball of balls. It is an orange cage ball with other balls inside of it with numbers on it. And why do we have that? Marcus Tamus is going to spin the ball of balls and pick a ball with a number on it, and that's the number of caller that we choose. So it's random. Even the callers that we choose is random. Okay? Yep. Don't matter if you call in first or late. We don't know the number of balls. Spin the ball of balls. Pick a ball. Pick your balls. Just one for now.
Okay.
And what do we got? What number is it?
Let me tell you. You want to read it? I'm going to go with 32.
Caller number 32, the Alan Jackson. Whenever you're ready, let them into the showroom and let's see how they guess. No one's got it exactly right.
It's been a while.
They're in the room.
Okay, John Reap here. Who's this? Hello, who's this? And you're on the line. Who's this? Okay, who am I talking to?
What station do you jam to?
What's the phrase that pays?
What's the number one radio station in the Unifor area?
Alan, do we lose them?
Yeah, they're gone.
Okay. Spin the ball of balls. This person has opted out.
Okay.
So we're going to go with the next caller.
That was your winner right there.
That could have been.
Could have been caller 27.
Caller number 27, the Alan Jackson. Whenever you're ready, let caller number 27 into the room.
All right, they're in the room.
Hi there, this is John Reap. Who are you?
Mike Enderley. What's going on, John?
Mike Enderley, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Pretty good. Just painting right now, trying to get ready for an open mic next week.
I hear you. He's created some of the artwork on the fan art wall. And funny dude, nice guy. Believe I ran into him in Minneapolis, St. Paul area last time, right?
Mall of America, too.
Mall of America. Yeah. That's right. So, how many times have you watched Jane the Virgin?
Oh.
I love it. It's everybody's answer.
No one.
They feel bad.
They feel bad that they
don't
haven't watched
never.
one. Listen, I don't watch it either. I'm just an actor. I'm a gun for hire,
I'm
man.
a fan of you.
You don't even like
I'm
to
a
see
fan of
yourself,
you. I'm
do you?
not a fan of the show.
Same here.
But
But
they still got to pay you.
they got to pay me. How much is
You
this
know,
check, Michael?
I gotta help my buddy keep his fucking mom's swimming pool going.
What did he say?
Say again.
I said I gotta help you keep making payments on mom's house.
Well, it's paid for, but I like where your heart's at.
Yeah.
How much is this check, buddy?
I'm gonna guess $7.55.
$7.55. Okay, good guess. Hang on the line. Don't go anywhere. You might have won the check. Put them on hold, the Alan Jackson. Marcus, spin the ball of balls. Let's get a new
I
caller
already got one in the hatch.
in here, and let's find out if this person.
Oh, number 2.
Caller number 2, Dose. Number 2. Let him on into the showroom, the Alan Jackson. Let's find out if
All
this
right, they're in
person-
the room.
Hi there, this is John Reap. Who are you?
This is Jacob Wheat. What's up, John Reed?
What up, Jake?
Jacob, wait. Where you calling from, Jacob?
I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, living on Tulsa time.
Did
Yeah,
you
man.
know that if you spell Tulsa backwards, it is a slut?
Yes, it's a slut.
Huh.
A slut backwards is Tulsa. That's right.
Is that a word still used today?
Which one, Tulsa?
Slut.
Slut.
Or is that an old
Oh,
one?
yeah. I don't hear slut too
You
much.
don't hear slut or hussy.
Yeah,
Either
that
one of
guy.
those much.
Muffin loves hussy.
Yeah, it's
Jacob, are you in a Holiday Inn Express?
No, never. I'm a H honors guy.
Oh, that's
so I'm
right.
A Hampton,
He's in a.
Yeah.
Can we turn him up a little bit, guys? Jacob, tell me the name of the hotel again.
Hampton Inn.
Hampton Inn. That's right. Okay. Okay, Jacob. I hope you've been good, man. It's been a minute since I've talked to you. Everything good?
Everything's great.
Okay. You got some big memorial plans lined up?
Nope.
I love it.
He's a road dog.
One day at a time.
He's a road dog.
That's right. Okay, Jacob, how much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
$6.69.
He didn't listen.
69.
69.
Yeah. Put them on hold, the Alan Jackson. One person's guess was better than the other, but no one's got it exactly right, and I don't do math.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's winning.
Jacob didn't listen.
We got one more caller, though.
He just wanted to do the 69.
Yeah, that's okay. I like that. He's being entertaining, Marcus.
I like him too.
Yeah.
All right.
Spin the ball of balls.
44.
Oh, caller number 44. That was my sophomore year, my football jersey number.
Sophomore.
And then I had to change it to 40 my junior year. And I was 40 after that.
Somebody come in bigger and better than you.
Yeah, there was a bigger. 44 is a highly sought out number.
I'm going to need that number, boy.
Yeah. Deanna Jackson, let caller number 44 into the room.
All right, they are in the room.
Hi there, this is John Reap. Who are you? Samantha Dawn Kingston. My dear, as I live and breathe, I hope you're doing good. I know you're asking for prayers. Do you want to give us details, or is it too personal?
Personal.
Okay. Well, thoughts and prayers for
We
Samantha.
will pray either way. Yes, ma'am.
That's right. Thanks for calling in. Jane the Virgin, one episode. What are you feeling?
$7.75.
Yeah.
$7.75. Put her on hold, the Ellen Jackson. Okay. This is where it gets tricky. Because what I've just done was hand the check to Sergeant Mark having 8 balls deep hero.
Yeah, well, I noticed all the numbers are pretty close together. We don't have a big range. We don't have a 30, and we don't have a dollar. It's all right around that $8 to $6 range.
Yeah.
So
well, that's because I think they are listening, and they knew, based off y'all's guesses, to keep it within that number.
Right.
Which is smart.
And you did say Isaiah would have got the check at the moment.
Yeah.
Neither me or Mark would have got the check. So hopefully they guessed close to that.
But what we've done was give the check to Ball, who's giving it to the Alan Jackson, and he should be crunching the numbers back there right now. He does math for us on our behalf.
John, I'm sorry. I need to interrupt for a second. We have a judgment call to make on this one here.
Oh no!
I don't want to do that.
Did we not do the taxes?
No.
Okay, we have to go with the actual amount of the check because that's what's at stake.
All right, you're going to go with the actual amount of the check.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Feed it through the machine.
Now,
I just want to make sure before I start the whole machinery, the
Right.
calculation process.
No use firing it up until we know that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All
Wow.
right.
Let's see how fast the algorithm machine can handle that curveball we just threw at it.
Well, luckily he didn't feed it in yet because he would have fed it in, and then he would have
We
asked
would have got
the
results,
question,
and it would have been wrong.
and then we'd had to feed it again, which makes the power bill more expensive. I know Alan's been he's not been happy with the power bill we run this thing.
That's true.
It pumps out a lot of energy.
Which is why we need more Patreon supporters. If you go to countryish.com and you click on support, you can be a Patreon supporter.
Yeah.
You can help us pay the power bill.
We don't really want to go to battery operated machine, do we?
Not yet. We're not. The infrastructure is not ready.
It's really not. I don't want to unhook the thing, and I can only imagine unhooking it and trying to get it hooked to batteries.
Right.
It took some time to set up.
And the generator that we have is a little rusty.
And Isaiah's not put gas in it in a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while since I put
That's
gas
because it's
in
the
machine.
two-step process where it's half oil, half gas, right?
Oh, two-cycle.
Two-cycle, yeah, two-cycle.
Yeah.
It's an old algorithm machine.
You ever notice two-cycle motorcycles? They're so loud.
I hate it.
Why is that? Why
I don't
are they
know.
not as loud as gas running motorcycles?
If I'm being honest with you, I'm looking forward to a time where we have a lot of electric running things. Like when you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to hear oh my gosh.
Kicked me out. It's that bad.
Wow. Let me finish my thought. When you wake up in the morning, you just want to hear birds chirping,
Yeah.
right?
You don't want to hear a Harley.
You don't want to hear a Harley or a lawnmower or a weed eater go.
Or a leaf blower. Yeah.
Leaf blower.
The older you get, the more that stuff bothers you. So I get it.
Wow. Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know who the winner is. There's only one person that I know of who knows the actual winner of this check. And that person is the Alan Jackson. After taxes, he recrunched the numbers. In this episode, for Jane the Virgin on the CW network, after taxes, only one person will win the check.
Only one.
And I say now is a good time. 9:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, May 23rd. We're going to find out who the winner of this check is. The Alan Jackson, whenever you're ready, you let him in the showroom.
All right, they're in the room.
This is John Reap. Who are you?
My name is Jacob Wheat.
Jacob Wheat! Wow. Calling in from Tulsa,
Oklahoma.
Rock the vote, man. The Jacob Wheat, your guess was for how much?
$6.69.
That's right. The actual amount of this check was for $5.82. You were the closest after taxes. Before taxes, it was $9.11. $9.11 before taxes. $9.11. And I did not look at the check because sometimes they make these checks out to me, sometimes they make them out to my company. And this one apparently was made out to me. Like maybe I didn't give him my company info. It's like a personal check. So $5.82, Jacob Wheat, is yours if you want it. Or you can play Let's Make a Deal and go for an item in the mystery box of merchandise. What'll it be, Jacob?
Let's go for a deal, Mr. Grin Reaper.
All right, yeah. All right, so what we're going to do now, you have forfeited this check. It's mine. That's no longer on the table. But what is on the table is any item in the mystery box of merchandise. And Mark, I don't know. I'm trying to find out, Brad Pitt. Hang on, buddy. I got to talk to Stamos. What we're going to do is he's going to play the claw game. He's just going to reach his hand in the box. Whatever he grabs, that's what you're going to get. You ready, Marcus?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope you're feeling lucky. Because you just won yourself a St. Patrick's Day hat. It just simply says lucky on it.
Yes.
Now, here's the good thing about the mystery box of merchandise. I never say it's my merchandise. I just say it is merchandise. But you're going to get the hat, and you're going to get a koozie, and you're going to get a belt buckle, and whatever else we got back there.
My goodness.
You're going to get the country-ish pack, my friend.
Prize pack.
Prize pack. Isn't that great?
I'm so thrilled.
What hotel would you like that delivered to, Jacob?
I will send Alan my home address.
All right. Okay, Jacob. So, yeah, you know what to do, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, buddy. Good to hear from you again. Thanks for calling in, and congratulations to Jacob Wheat and everybody else who played the game. How much is this check?
We forgot to ask him.
What's going on with cash? Well, there's no cash. That's why I didn't do it. But yeah, we kept the check. That's all good.
Yeah, but I like doing that part.
I did too.
What are you going to do with all that hat?
We're gonna do that. Happy National Taffy Day, everybody. Happy Lucky Penny Day. So that made sense. He won a hat that says Lucky on it, and today is National Lucky Penny Day.
I knew that.
Look at that symmetry, huh? Look at that symmetry. All righty. The show is almost over. Time for the dismount. Let's plug some tour dates. But if you got any comments that you want me to read or address right now in this moment, do it now. Post it now. The interns are looking at it. And while you're doing that, I'll plug a tour date. Next gig is going to be in Dallas, Texas at Hyenas Comedy Club. I'll be there June the 2nd and June the 3rd, Friday and Saturday. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Hyenas Comedy Club in Dallas, Texas. And remember, we're not just a live show on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and Twitch. We're also a regular old podcast, just for your ear holes. You know what I'm saying? Apple Podcast, Spotify, Pandora, iHeart, Google, Stitcher, you name it. Wherever there's a podcast, we are also there. And it's fun just to listen to it sometimes as well. And we could use your love there. So if you could subscribe or follow us there, that'd be great. And if you want to help us out, you can join our support page. Like I said earlier, countryish.com, click on support. You can join at many different levels. Rhinestone level, $5. Pewter Pro, $25. Executive Zirconia, $50. Platinum Elite, $100, and it gets you right here on the show. We'll talk to you. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. Maybe you have a small business you want to talk about. Well, come on, give me $100, we'll do it. But if you got no money and you want to help us out, you can give us 5 stars at Apple Podcast. Write a nice review, and I'll have my intern Isaiah read it. He will read your words, whatever you write. He will say it out loud. And I think we have a new one, yes?
Yes, sir. We
All right.
have a 5-star review from MJ the True Goat.
Okay. I bet you that stands for Michael Jordan.
I would think so.
Okay.
And he is the true GOAT because LeBron James got swept in 4.
That's right.
So,
That's right. Hang on.
Never a question.
and this guy is not a fan of Intern Isaiah.
Oh, no.
You should get rid of Intern Isaiah. Just
Oh,
started.
yeah.
Well, I'd never do that. Go
Just
ahead,
started
buddy.
listening to the podcast. Everybody is quick-witted and charming except for Intern Isaiah. Ever since he started doing the small town news, the segment has gone downhill. I think John should do it again. His accent is annoying and he kind of sounds like a girl.
What?
I think I know who that is.
Who wrote it?
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Let him finish.
Sometimes I think he's on the spectrum, and I also think that he secretly has the hots for John and Mark. Stamos, by
I thought that before, too.
the way. Also, how much does that fat tub of lard weigh?
Whoa. Hey, stop.
Whoa.
Stop right there. I will not let you read mean words about my Hayseed Gen Z. That's my friend. Whoever wrote it, that's my friend you're talking about. And I will not stand for it.
Did you say
Oh, it goes on.
No.
Tubbalard?
I'm cutting it off right there.
Yep, tub of lard.
But they did give us 5 stars.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll take
but they
Quickly,
did go-
just finish it.
Okay, I bet he has trouble with the ladies with looks like that. Hashtag fugly. Not everybody can look as good as Stamos, Sebastian, and John Reap.
Well,
John
okay.
is the GOAT, and he doesn't need Isaiah dragging his show down.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I'm intern Isaiah, and in my free time, I watch horse porn and sniff granny panties.
Horse porn and
Horse
granny
porn, that's-
panties. Who wrote that? MJ what?
MJ, the true GOAT.
Now, what's your theory here?
That's Sebastian.
You think Sebastian
I
wrote
think
that?
that's Sebastian. I
So
think
look,
he did that.
At home, if you're listening, watching this, and you're thinking, that was pretty mean. Yeah, it was. So let's not do that again. Why don't you write something nice? Write something nice. Make Isaiah feel good and give us 5 stars. And we'll
Let's
read
write
it.
something positive.
Yeah. All right, any comments
That's
before we
funny.
wrap it up, boys? Anything? Last minute thoughts?
So Scott Reese, he threw in. He said you should have you thought of an AI stand up and have your voice even deep fake. Basically, you can sit back and let the AI do the job for you.
This is a great question, and in fact, we are working on that. I came in here, it seems like yesterday maybe, and recorded. I think Alan has uploaded my voice to AI, and we're going to have fun with that. Isaiah, have you done yours yet?
No, sir.
Okay, but that's in the works, Scott Reese. So good call. All right, Stamos, anything you want to say?
I have nothing. I have 0. I'm ready to go home and make
Isaiah,
dinner.
anything you want to say?
Somebody says that the accent is incredible. Mary
Right.
Baker said that.
There you go. Who?
Mary Baker.
Her accents is similar though. She's up in that
I like
area.
her accent too. All right, let's go to the booth. Anything, last minute thoughts, questions, concerns in the booth?
No, man.
All righty.
Here. A good show.
Well, that's it for this week, everybody. I want to say thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And go ahead and hit the share button. The show is over. Might as well, don't just throw us away. Pass it on. Hit that arrow button. Go ahead and hit share right now. And we'll see you right here next week. Till then, I'm John Reap saying, bicycle.
Never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. My town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, dude.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite, and all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you.